This video is the first in a series of 3 Excel productivity tips that are aimed at helping you manage your Excel sheets better and make sure that you can keep your data better structured and get more data integrity in your Excel sheets. This first step is name your cells and your ranges. What does that mean? Well, one of the common tasks that people have is often they have to refer to something and make sure that the reference is absolute. So for example, if you have an exchange rate, you see you have an exchange rate up here and you would like to drag it across all of this. So the most common thing is you put these dollar signs in your reference and you can and then you make sure that if you drag it down that this reference will remain the same. So what you can do to facilitate this better rather than having to use these dollar signs is name your the cell that has a number in it. So that is this cell right here named. So let's have a look at what that looks like. So first you just click in the cell and then you go up here in this area and you simply click in there, type in the name and hit enter. Then in the cell where you want that cell to be, you simply start a formula, which is the cost in USD times, and then simply start typing exchange rate and then it will fill it in. You can navigate with your arrow and then hit tab, and once you've done that you simply drag it down and it will complete it properly because the name is absolute. So that gives you a sense of how useful this is, having a name, because of course the other element is this. As you can see, now your formula has the word in it, so you can remember when you come to this a year later that this is an exchange rate. So you're multiplying this by the exchange rate and not by some sort of random formula that you have to check and make sure that is correct. Now, the very important key on your keyboard that can help you with this a lot is tab, because as I said, when you're choosing one of those suggestions that Excel gives you as you start typing exchange rate, then you need to hit tab and that will auto-complete it for you. So you don't have to type in the name, you don't have to remember it completely, just start typing the first 3 letters, then hit tab and then enter, and that will auto-complete that for you, and that will give you that will give you so that ease of use and speed your work even further. Now, if you name a lot of cells in your Excel sheets, and you should do that, then under formulas you have this name manager and other possible other shortcuts and other functions that you can use with a name. So I definitely recommend that, and you can manage your names and make sure you can name them, rename them, and so on. But there are more things you can do with names. You can also put names on your subtotals, so this is in here, and then simply going from a very sort of confusing, difficult table, and then when you look at the formula here, you can see it's staff subtotal plus I'm adding these subtotals, and simply, again, when I come back to a year later, I know that that is exactly what I'm adding up, and I don't have to worry about what that is. And the other advantage, of course, is I can do that on any tab. I don't even have to do that inside in the same sheet within my Excel spreadsheet. Now, there are many things you can do with names. You can name not just cells but also ranges, and a good place to learn about that is lynda.com, which is available for all Oxford University faculty and students and staff. And simply search for cell names or range names, and you will see a lot of videos that will show you how to do that. So you can sit down and, as you're trying to use these, learn a bit more and follow these instructions. So that is all about how to name your cells and ranges, and in the next video we'll have a look at how you can use tables to achieve something similar and also increase your data integrity.